What languages do people speak in Taiwan? Taiwanese? Yes, logical and correct. Mandarin? Also yes. It's been the official language since 1949, when the Republic of China came to Taiwan. But in 2018, Taiwan officially recognized more: Taiwanese, Hakka, and Austronesian languages, all spoken here long before Mandarin. So why promote them now when everyone already speaks Mandarin? Let me tell you what makes them interesting and worth keeping. Hi, I'm Seriously Taiwan Matters, Taiwanese American living in Europe. These are my guinea pigs. They speak two languages, one piggy to piggy, one high-pitched squeal when ordering vegetables. Let's start with Mandarin, my first language and the first for nearly 1 billion people. Both Taiwan and China base their writing systems on Mandarin, but Taiwan still uses traditional characters. Yes, they're harder to learn, but honestly, I find them elegant and balanced. You've probably heard that Mandarin is tough because of the 4 tones, like how ma can mean mother or ma for horse. Screw it up and you're calling your mom a horse. Technically true, but here's a secret. Tones don't matter that much. What matters is context. Full sentences do the heavy lifting. I grew up in a military/refugee neighborhood in Taiwan, full of people from all over China. Shandong, Anhui, Sichuan, Hebei. They all spoke quote-unquote Mandarin, but none of them sounded like Duolingo. Duolingo would have cried. Listening to them was like hitting fast forward on 10 opera singers at once. Tones flying everywhere, none of them the same, but everyone still understood each other. Why? Because they spoke in full sentences, confidently. So here's my tip. Don't stress about tones. Learn phrases, string them together, and say them like you mean it. Mandarin speakers already survive dozens of accents a day. They'll be fine. Now, Taiwanese, my second language. About 70% of people in Taiwan use it every day. Also known as Minnan or Hokkien, it came from southern China, the Fujian province, especially during the Qing dynasty between the 17th and 19th century, but evolved into its own thing in Taiwan. It's a different language from Mandarin, different vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation. It even had its own writing systems, adapted Chinese characters, and a Romanized script from 19th century missionaries, but they were sidelined after 1949. My Mandarin-speaking father barely picked up a few greetings after living in Taiwan for 50 years. It's not easy. If 4 tones in Mandarin scare you, Taiwanese has 7 or 8. To me, it sounds musical and gentle. I once saw a video comparing Taiwanese and French, and oddly, they kind of matched. Perfect for sweet nothings, or passive-aggressive insults with a smile. And here's a cool linguistic fact. Try reading poetry from the Tang Dynasty 1200 years ago by Li Bai, Du Fu in Taiwanese. The rhymes finally land, not like in Mandarin. Turns out Taiwanese keeps more of the sounds poets actually used back then. So, Taiwanese, perfect for street vendors, sweet talkers, and Tang Dynasty ghosts. Next, Hakka. Like Taiwanese, it's a full-fledged language. Own vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and once had a unique writing system too. But what's most interesting isn't just the language, it's the people. Hakkas were sometimes called the Jews of Asia, a dated nickname, but it reflects how often they were outsiders yet deeply resilient. The word Hakka literally means guest families. They were migrants, often pushed to society's margins. Denied land, denied schools, but they were persistent, hardworking, resourceful, tight-knit, good with money. Sometimes admired, sometimes resented, because they just wouldn't go away. Today, there are only 15 to 20% of Taiwan's population, but you'll find Hakka roots everywhere, because they were often among the first to seek fortunes abroad as laborers. San Francisco, South Africa, Southeast Asia, even Jamaica. Leslie Kong was a Hakka guy, produced Bob Marley's first single, Judge Not. Vincent Randy Chin, another Hakka from Jamaica to the US, turned his record store into the world's biggest reggae and dancehall label. So yeah, the guest families helped kickstart reggae. That's chill. And finally, Taiwan's indigenous languages, part of the Austronesian family. The family includes over 1,000 languages spoken by 400 million people, from Madagascar to Hawaii. Only 2.5% of Taiwan's population today, or 500,000 people, is indigenous. But here's what's wild. Out of 10 Austronesian language branches in the world, 9, possibly all 10, are found in Taiwan. That's why linguists believe Austronesian languages originated in Taiwan before spreading across ocean thousands of years before the Vikings. That's badass. Taiwan now officially recognizes 16 indigenous ethnic groups with 42 distinct languages or dialects. Many are endangered after centuries of colonization and forced assimilation. Efforts are finally underway to preserve them. Late? Definitely, but better late than never. Taiwan has inherited some languages, lost others, and is now choosing to honor all of them. Language carries culture, memory, identity. I believe Taiwan can find greater unity not by forcing sameness, but by respecting difference. And that, to me, speaks volumes. Pun intended. Please subscribe and check out our other videos.